We need to really resolve the British problem with manpower today. The fear psychosis is already going in. Lots of Europeans are going back. It has already made it worse. It's going to become worse. 70% of our industry depends on European and foreign labor. I don't think we can be prepared for it. We'll have to just wait and see what happens and whether the right decisions are made, and the foreigners working in our country are given the confidence that they can stay, they can work, they can enjoy the benefits, and they will still be treated the same way that they were treated before this silly Brexit ever happened. Yeah, but on the face of it, we are all feeling confident. Inwardly, everyone's panicking and everyone's nervous and everyone's trying to think what's going to happen, but you have no answer. You've got to take it as it comes. You have no solutions. What will you do? Will you recruit locally? Yes, we'd love to, but then young British upcoming students coming out of the industry are just not as keen. They're not as motivated, not as focused, so they're not career driven. The industry is in a dilemma. Hotels always love to have restaurants, but what happens is that they sometimes, in many hotels that you see, the restaurant gets the last bit of love thrown into it, and that stands out. So the moment a customer walks into a hotel and is going into a restaurant, he doesn't want to go to a hotel restaurant because it's typical. It's slats of wood, or it's basic seating, and it does not have the feel of sitting in a convivial atmosphere trying to enjoy a great meal. So people tend to move away from hotels. Whereas where we come from in India, for example, going to hotels for dinner is actually a big thing. Whereas over here, food and beverage has never been the focal point for hotels. They see F&B as, yes, just putting a little bit of butter on the bread, and it's always the stepsister or stepbrother or stepfather. This has led to food outlets within, I would say, most of Europe even perhaps, that they are not considered as a place to vie for or to go to. Things are changing today. Big name chefs are going into different hotels as satellite restaurants. If you can make an Indian customer happy, you can make anyone in the world happy. There's no two ways about it. This happened in India. I worked 15 years with the Taj Group of Hotels. Yeah, I was corporate executive chef. My biggest problems were my Indian customers there. My biggest problem today are my Indian customers. And that shall never cease, because I think when most Indians go out, they think they have a right of a certain sort, which I cannot fathom or understand. And yes, it's not going to change. That belief doesn't change. And I think the British public by far are the best in recognizing effort, energy, talent, skill, and the individual itself. I'm here because I made a point of who I am, where I come from, and what I stand for. I think it's been a fabulous journey. The day if I ever get an opportunity to write an autobiography for chance, I think the story will be out there. That how interesting it has been. There are challenges. There are challenges now. There are challenges, of course, have been. But I think it's been an amazing journey as far as I'm concerned. It's hard work. It's hard work. It's passion. It's compassion and passion both. It's your team. And how good they are. You can only be as good as the people that work with you. You are nobody in this world, you are nobody. If I didn't have a great wife to back me up and a great team to back me up, I wouldn't be able to achieve what I have achieved. Simple, it's just simple. Yes, I think it's a great event. I think this kind of networking works, and it's controlled. So it's controlled in two ways. You get 10 minutes to have an informal chat, and then the gong goes, and then it's a discussion, and then it's a topic. And I think these kind of topics energize people, and you get to know what the other one is doing, and you want to know, yes, I could do that, I could do that, I think that is very interesting.